Why JayZ is targeted. JayZ, born Sean Carter, is not just a rapper, he's an empire. From growing up in Brooklyn's Marcy projects to becoming a billionaire, his story is the stuff of legend, but with success comes suspicion. In modern pop culture, no name is more tied to the Illuminati than JayZ. Why? Because the Illuminati myth thrives on stories of sudden fame, hidden power, and symbolism, and JayZ represents all three. The Illuminati conspiracy began centuries ago with the Bavarian Illuminati, a short-lived secret society. Fast forward to the internet age, and it has transformed into a pop culture meme. Any celebrity who shows signs of wealth, influence, or mystery becomes Illuminati confirmed. JayZ checks every box. Worldwide fame, a powerful marriage, to Beyoncé, links to politicians and CEOs, and an artistic style loaded with imagery. In many ways, JayZ is the perfect case study. He is larger than life, his branding uses bold symbols, and he loves cryptic lyrics that spark curiosity. For conspiracy theorists, these elements weave together into a hidden narrative of secret membership in a shadowy cabal. Whether fair or not, JayZ's career has been shaped by these rumors. Before we dive into the claims, it's important to understand why this matters. Conspiracy theories stick because they feel dramatic, rebellious, and explanatory. They give people a sense of uncovering secrets, and when you're JayZ, rich, powerful, and mysterious, you become the ultimate target. When your life looks like a movie script, people can't help but imagine a secret director behind the scenes. Please subscribe our channel and find this full evidence breakdown. 2. The Roc Sign diamond hand gesture. One of the most famous accusations comes from JayZ's trademark hand gesture, the Roc Sign. This diamond-shaped symbol, made by touching your thumbs and index fingers together, was originally a branding move for his Roc Records label. Fans at concerts often throw it up to show allegiance to JayZ and his music, but conspiracy believers see something far more sinister. According to them, this diamond hand sign is actually the pyramid symbol of the Illuminati. Some even argue it represents the all-seeing eye on the US dollar bill. The fact that JayZ frequently flashes the gesture on stage and in photos only adds fuel to the theory. To believers, it isn't just branding, it's proof of allegiance. Videos and screenshots circulate online, claiming to show JayZ using this symbol in ritualistic ways, especially during live performances with dramatic lighting. The imagery is undeniably striking, but does it really prove anything? Critics argue it's all about marketing. In hip-hop, having a recognizable gesture or sign is part of building a brand. The Roc sign gave Roc a symbol that fans could rally around, much like sports teams use logos. In reality, the pyramid is one of the simplest and most powerful shapes in design. It's easy to recognize, visually appealing, and memorable. JayZ turned a geometric hand sign into a cultural phenomenon. The Illuminati explanation, while flashy, ignores the obvious. It was a brilliant business move. Sometimes a triangle is just a triangle, but when JayZ throws it up, people see pyramids of power. 3. Lyrics and album art. Another piece of evidence comes from JayZ's lyrics and album artwork. Fans comb through his songs for hidden meanings, convinced that he's revealing secret truths. Lines that reference power, control, or destiny are often reinterpreted as Illuminati confessions. For example, in tracks like Devils and Lucifer, JayZ explores dark themes that critics link to occult symbolism. Then there's the artwork. Albums like Magna Carta, Holy Grail, and Watch the Throne feature bold visuals, statues, and symbols that conspiracy theorists eagerly dissect. They point to the use of crowns, ancient figures, and even minimalist black and white imagery as coded messages. For them, JayZ isn't just making music, he's leaving breadcrumbs of his secret society ties. But context is everything. Hip-hop has always used metaphors and larger-than-life imagery. Rappers compare themselves to gods, kings, and historical icons as a form of braggadocio. JayZ is no different. In fact, he perfected this style. When he calls himself Hova, a play on Jehovah, critics say he's claiming divinity for Illuminati reasons. But in reality, it's a way of saying he's the god of rap, a metaphorical throne claim, not a literal one. As for album covers, design choices are often driven by artistic directors, not secret cults. Ancient imagery is powerful, iconic, and universal. It grabs attention and creates mystique, exactly what an album cover is supposed to do. When art gets mysterious, conspiracy theories rush in to fill the silence with secrets. 4. Music videos and performances. JayZ's music videos and live shows are another treasure trove for conspiracy theorists. Videos like On to the Next One and Run This Town feature 5. Wealth and elite connections. JayZ's billionaire status is another cornerstone of Illuminati theories. Critics argue that no one can rise from the projects to billionaire status without secret help. They point to his friendships with politicians, appearances with presidents, and connections to billionaires as proof of hidden membership in elite circles. Indeed, JayZ has performed at presidential inaugurations, invested in massive business ventures, and mingled with the world's wealthiest people. For conspiracy believers, these are signs that he's part of a global power network, the so-called Illuminati. But in reality, this is how influence works. When someone builds a billion-dollar empire, they naturally cross paths with other powerful figures. JayZ co-founded Roc Nation, invested in streaming services, owns parts of sports teams, and built a luxury lifestyle brand. Billionaires attend the same events and rub shoulders with politicians. That's not proof of conspiracy, it's networking. The secret circle theory collapses under scrutiny because these events are public. JayZ's political ties, from Obama fundraisers to philanthropic initiatives, are documented in mainstream media. If this were a hidden society, it wouldn't be splashed across newspapers. Powerful people hang out with powerful people. That's networking, not a new world order. 6. Rapid rise and the sold soul narrative. One of the oldest tropes in Illuminati lore is the idea of selling your soul for fame. JayZ's rise from street hustler to international mogul is so extraordinary that critics argue it must be unnatural. They claim he struck a deal with the Illuminati in exchange for success, wealth, and influence. This narrative is compelling because it simplifies a complex story. JayZ's actual journey involved grit, talent, risk-taking, and business genius. He started as an independent rapper, sold CDs out of his car, and founded Roc Records when no label would sign him. Over time, his strategic decisions, like owning his masters and investing in business ventures, paid off massively. But for conspiracy believers, this story is too good to be true. They prefer a darker explanation, that JayZ's talent alone couldn't explain his meteoric rise, so there must be a secret society pulling strings. It's a narrative that reduces hard work to secret help, and it spreads because it's more exciting than the truth. The reality is clear. JayZ built his empire brick by brick, often against the odds. His business sense and timing, not a hidden cabal, explain his rise. When success looks impossible, people invent devils to explain the climb. 7. Verdict. The truth about JayZ and the Illuminati. After examining the claims, the Roc Sign, the lyrics, the album art, the videos, the elite circles, and the rise to fame, what's left? A mountain of speculation, symbolism, and meme culture, but no credible evidence. JayZ's brand thrives on mystery and power, which makes him an easy target for conspiracy theories. But artistic choices, business genius, and marketing explain everything far better than secret societies do. The Illuminati accusations say more about our culture than about JayZ. People fear concentrated wealth, they look for hidden hands behind power, and they love connecting dots. JayZ embodies modern success, so he becomes the perfect canvas for these stories. But when we separate fact from fantasy, the verdict is clear. JayZ is not Illuminati. He is a brilliant businessman, a cultural icon, and a master of branding. So why do people believe it? Because it's fun, it's dramatic, and it feels like uncovering a secret. But fun isn't fact, and the evidence doesn't hold up. JayZ isn't hiding the Illuminati, he's proving that success itself can look like a conspiracy.